Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at a course by designer SAMWizegamgi, which is called the Pink Minx Links. So hopefully it's easier to play than it is to say, so let's head off to the first tee and take a look. So from our first tee shot here, we can see the course gets off to a good impression. It looks really nice already, lovely lighting. We can see those pink bushes there, which I'm sure give the course part of its name. And again, we pan round, looking at the green on the first, some beautiful planting going on, the lovely lighting coming across the coast there. It really looks wonderful straight from that first tee shot. And here we are playing out the bunker for our second, heading off towards that green. It's impressive the amount of detail I think that's gone into the planting there. When you have a look around the trees and all the greenside bushes and the pink shrubbery, there's some real eye candy going on there, and it's consistent theming throughout the whole of the course. So it's an 18-hole links, it's set on a lovely stretch of coastline, and the water winds its way inland as well through various rivers and lakes. We can see next to the second green we've got a nice inland lake there. So there's basically water all over the place on this one. So visually then, this one's an absolute stunner. It'll make your peepers blink with delight. There's views everywhere from tee to green. It's fantastic stuff. So there's some good thought being put into the hole design on this. There's various decisions need to be made on each hole. Are you going to reach the water? Are you going to get over the water? There's plenty of bunkers. A lot of choice as to where you lay up to play your second shot to the green. It all makes for a very enjoyable round, no matter what setting you use or what standard you play at. I'm sure you'll have some fun on this one. So the fairways are very nicely sculpted. You'll see from some of the overhead camera shots on this video, you can see the contours of the undulations there. As the fairways wind their way through the environment, you've often got water in play, be that to the sides, or sometimes the fairways cross water. So you've got a little bit of risk and reward there with the tee shots as well. I think a lot of thought's gone into the topography aspect of this course. You can clearly see that as you play through it. So here on hole 7, we've got a huge group of bunkers. I don't know what the collective noun is, maybe a splash of bunkers right at driving distance. We could go left or right. So we've gone down the right, which is the wide part of the fairway, and that leads us with a more difficult approach to this wonderful green there, set high up on a ridge with bunkers guarding it. So I made a bit of a mess of the approach, but we managed to get a putt in for a par. And while we're talking of putting, the greens on this one, they're all lovely shapes, all different varied shapes and sizes. Some quite steep slopes on some of them, but all quite fair to put on. The surface is medium speed. What I would say about the greens, one of my favourite bits of this course, is just where the greens are actually situated, as you see when you do your approach shots to all of these holes. And we go to the 10th hole now, so we're taking an iron off the tee. We just want to land this down on that fairway below. We can see the green up on a plateau to the left hand side there. We've got a lovely waterfall by it as well. But it's high up, the slopes on either side of the green, it drops off straight into the water. We've got guard bunkers, so a really nice shot up onto that green there. And we can see that we just get up on there, and we've got a little putt which we leave a little bit short, but looking back over the course we can see all that lovely water in the background. And again, as the camera pans round, we can appreciate the amount of detail here. And another one here, we've got the 14th green. Again, the situations these greens are in is absolutely wonderful. So all in all, I think this is an absolutely fantastic course. It's stunningly good to look at. I mean, even on this shot here towards the 17th green, we can see that river coming in and the bridge to go over. It really is great. I mean, it just looks amazing. It plays really, really well, even if you're not a fan of what you call a fantasy course. So I'm not sure you could call this a fantasy course, really. It's got that kind of look, but it's very well designed as an actual golf course and plays a really nice round of golf. It's again suits all abilities, so do yourself a favour and have yourself a round on the Pink Minx Links, and if you can say that 3 times in a row, you get a bonus shot knocked off your score, I imagine. So if you're on the PlayStation and you want to join in, please join the White Nancy Golf Society. We'll be playing this course shortly in a tournament. So a big thanks again to the designer SAMWizegamgi. I hope that's how you pronounce it. It's such a great design. Thank you very much for creating it. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you've found this useful, and we'll see you again next time.